Hey y'all, Kevin here, and this is Purereviews, where I review all kinds of products. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you find this particular video helpful, be sure to hit that like button before you go. It really helps out the channel a ton. So today's product I'm about to share with you is available on Amazon, so check out the link in the description that will take you to the product page where you can check out the current price point, see if it's on sale, or any additional information that might interest you. Okay, so what is today's product? It is a 360-degree pan and tilt security camera by a company called SwitchBot. This is the box that it's going to come in once you order it. As you can see, pretty straightforward. If you're not familiar with SwitchBot, they make a ton of home automated, basically different appliances and devices to basically automate your life. But the camera is really, really cool, so let's go over everything you're going to get once you order it. So first off, you're going to get the camera itself, which we are going to go over in detail shortly. You are going to get an instruction manual that tells you all the ins and how to use it, but we're going to show you that also shortly here in the video. Now, if you choose to rest it on a countertop, it's good to go as is, but if you want to mount it somewhere on a wall or whatnot, you are of course going to get the anchors and 2 screws. You are going to get the mounting bracket, which just basically twists and locks here on the bottom. Then you are going to get this little sticker here, and this is going to help guide you with where you're going to put in the screws, so that way it makes it super easy when attaching to your wall. Now you're also going to get this little device here, which is basically, if you're familiar with a cell phone, this is just a reset pin, so if you need to reset the camera for whatever reason, there is a little dot down here on the back with a simple R, and that's where you stick the pin, hold it down for a few seconds, and it will reset the camera back to factory defaults. Then, of course, you're going to get a nice long power cable right here. It's just a USB to the USB Type B connection point, I believe is what this one is. It's the older one, the micro. And then you are going to get, of course, a little brick that you will plug into an outlet if that is what you need. Okay, so let's cover real quickly some of the features about the camera before we dive into the app and the footage and show you all that, how it works, and show you the quality of the footage and all that kind of information. But the camera itself, so like I said, it is a 360-degree camera, so this will twist all the way around. And then the front here has a 15-degree tilt, so it will tilt up or down to capture whatever angle you're wanting. On the back here is where a speaker is, so it does two-way audio. On the front is where the microphones are, but on the back it has a speaker, and then this is where you're going to plug in the power. Now, one of the cool things about this camera, it does allow you to have an onboard SD card if you don't want to use their cloud service, which does cost additional. So if you want to put an SD card in here, it goes up to a maximum of 128 gigabytes. And you just kind of slide up the lens here, and you will see right there is where you will plug in your SD card. And it's kind of cool because it's hidden within the camera. So if somebody comes into your house or whatnot and sees it, they won't see the thing because it's hidden in the case, which is really, really, really clever in my opinion. All right, so another cool feature it has, which I haven't seen this in a lot of home security cameras, it has something called privacy mode. So if you want to activate the privacy mode, like whether you're setting it up when you come home or you just want to manually turn it on, what that does is it turns the camera basically around so it's viewing within itself, and then that way you know for sure 100% of the time it is not recording you. If you're hacked or whatever, doesn't matter, it is recording inside of the device. And you know that because you can see this really white icon here that says SwitchBot. So it's very quickly, easily to identify. Okay, so let's go over basically all the features. Let's show you some real footage, show you how it works, show you how the app works, and go over all that information right now. Okay, so here is a photo taken from the camera. And then this is actually us recording live footage with motion. As you can see, it gets a little blurry when it moves, but it's super easy to adjust, very fluid with the motion. And yeah, so great overall daytime camera. Okay, here is an image capture at night, and then the overall nighttime footage is very impressive. I'm surprised how well I can see in pitch black. So the infrared cameras do very well in capturing the dark footage. Real quick, I want to show you the motion tracking. It does a decent job, especially when it's up close, but it is not as fast with an object. So if an object moves slow, it works really great, but if an object moves quickly, it loses track. But overall, it's a pretty cool feature. So installing the camera is super easy. So all you need to do is download the SwitchBot app either in your Apple Store or your Google Store, depending on what store market you are using. Go ahead and launch the app, sign up if you're a new user, or log into your account if you've already have other devices, and then kind of follow the instructions. Now I do want to note it has to use a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi, not a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. So if you have those separated out on your router, you need to select the 2.4 one, but most routers will automatically select that for you. But if you're having trouble, that could be the issue. Okay, so the main interface, you can see you have the camera button to take pictures, microphone to talk, video to start recording. The little square will enlarge the image. Okay, once you dive into the settings, you'll notice there is a ton of customizable options. Everything from motion detection to human tracking to auto tracking to storage requirements. Now, if you do use their cloud storage, note that is additional. But it does have that 128 gigabit micro SD card, so you can store on the device itself. But it also has the preset 4-point, so you can go to quick rotation and a lot of just various different options that you can go through and dig in. And so be sure to check out all the various settings. Be sure to set up if you want to Alexa or Google or those various devices. All right, I wanted to point out that it also works with the smart home stuff like Alexa and Google, but you need to buy the SwitchBot Hub Mini in order to activate those features. All right, guys, that is basically the ins and outs of this cool little 360-degree camera. If you are in the market for a home security camera, I totally suggest checking out this indoor camera. It has a lot of features packed into it, which makes it really, really cool. If there is something I didn't cover that you're curious about, be sure to hit me up in the comment section. I do typically respond to those. And like I said, be sure to check out the link in the description. It'll take you to Amazon so you can check out the current price point for yourself, see if it's on sale, all that fun information. And that is basically it. So until the next video, you guys take it easy. Later. Congrats, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you very much. Greatly appreciated for the support. Be sure to hit that like button on the video. It really, really does help out. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want to get notified when new videos come out on this channel.